Why Nonz is Adjacent. Now, no show is adjacently made. It's made by, one layer of big motion and graphic and design, one cinematic layer, and the other is a lot of you, playing in the hood, and double layering a project. And what ends up happening, it's not just people moving around, it's people constantly editing. And what adjacent is adjacent is everything at once, in one square column. And the problem with being adjacent, especially in high school, is it keeps you the same. It keeps you, saying the same thing in the same rhythm. But in reality, adjacently is how we naturally absorb. So in order to escape adjacency, you have to have a mindset of sports, to crush and install standard. Because what ends up happening, is what happens is people won't give you an adjacent evaluation, but they'll pay attention to adjacent results. And the reason why this is a perfect video for Gabaya, Hardy, Suzamir, this is everything in high school. So things like me flirting with Stephanie, me laughing like Naga this, Naga that, lately in art class, Vicky, freshman year, that's all adjacent. And that's a part of the running gag I have with Funimation, all people on Cartoon Network, lately, when it comes to freshman and special ed, mine was the best. And that's why I got along with no one in Funimation, because, I admit I had mental condition, and it was okay when I went to high school. So basically, I was in a position where everybody knew I was a special ed, and it didn't matter because I was ranked this thing called touch. I moved you with your hands, and Sean Schummel, all the other voice actors couldn't respect it. The great thing about Nonz is that that's what you can reflect on. Now, what adjacency is as a whole when you're playing in high school is you playing with purple hair. Like what you're doing is like lately you're not. You are on another power level. You're on a completely different power level, but what you do is you play her purple hair. Lily, how I have the silhouettes like or he made a Chaz. I can pretend to be an anime character when dancing. That's adjacency. And the great thing about that is you can understand. You can say that it's weird, everything at once. And that's the beauty of Nonz, that its creator actually went through a phase of growing up where he recognized that Stephanie has big titties. Lately she's weird, but you need to fuck her. This and that. And it's a great thing. It's a great thing that I have those revelations with Stephanie, but at the same time, you have to recognize that the voice actors are still squares out there. And lately it gets really adjacent where it comes to non-stop scene. Now what makes Nonz adjacent as a whole is how you absorb, how everything is informed. The logo, is definitely adjacent. Nonz goes hand in hand with your dance moves in high school. And what you don't understand is that the series isn't about dancing, it's about you recognizing how great, characters like Manji are, Madison, Zofio, over time. It's really, really, really good, but it's bad when it comes to critique because, Naruto and the other ones aren't adjacent, but this came from all one mind. Why? Because the creator cared. And this can't keep coming forever, but what you have to recognize is that him being fair, especially when you're in high school, is why Gabaya is such a fair series and why, it's so animated.